Alright, 60-second summary for Landon Taylor's first place Miraidon EX deck from the Sacramento Regionals that doesn't play a single draw supporter because draw supporters are for nerds. Wanna know how smart I am? I knew Miraidon would win the tournament, which is why I held off on covering it. It's the same reason why I posted a Golden Go video recently. Because I knew it would do well and people would want to see it in action. Literal genius here. Anyways, the strategy is simple. Go fast, hit hard, take a ton of knockouts, and use Mew and Fezandipiti to draw cards. And that's about it. As for the new cards from Surging Sparks, there's Magneton, which blows itself to accelerate 3 lightning energy into play without screwing up the prize trade. Latias EX to give every Pokemon in your deck except Magneton free retreat, and Pikachu EX whose sole purpose is to activate Area 0 since it will never be able to attack. Secret Box was the ace spec of choice, allowing you to grab an item, tool, supporter, and stadium at the cost of discarding 3 cards from hand. The second place list from Sacramento also featured Miraidon EX. Except Kenneth Gilman's version went for more Irida than Arven and used Radiant Greninja for extra card draw with Blood Moon Ursaluna EX as a potential heavy hitter towards the end of the game. Whichever list you decide to play, remember, no one is more smarter than me. Alright, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we're facing a mirror match here. You know, it's tough to say. You know, you can't really tell for certain, is this a mirror match or not? I think we're in a mirror match. They might be playing the second place list because they do have the Rotom V. But yeah, we're just gonna fill each other's benches. We're just gonna fill all the holes. PTCGL is gonna break for a second. That's okay. I do think the Magnemite's gonna be super duper important in this matchup, and I also think Iron Hands. You know, maybe I shouldn't have started the Raikou, but I obviously didn't know what we'd be facing here. Right, because the Raikou would be the perfect turn 1 attacker, and obviously I don't want that to be my attacker right now. All right, or I want that to be my attacker. So I could use Iron Bundle, but that's not going to help. I think I just have to Jenny, and then if we hit like 2 energy off this, then oh my god, we're just Squawkabillying all day, baby. Who even needs who even needs draw supporters? Who needs, you know, thought processes? Who even needs to think when you're playing out of your mind like this? Look at this. I haven't even done anything. I haven't done anything and we're taking 3 prizes. All right, that's beautiful. I guess do I Bravery Charm the hands? Because they don't really, I guess the Raikou, but that's going to take a knockout on everybody. So I don't think that necessarily matters. And if there's no way they're replacing the stadium, right? We don't play anything besides Area 0. The question is, what do I do with the Bravery Charm? Because my hand is not looking amazing. I think I just take 3 prizes. I know that they don't have any Ionos or Unfair Stamp. They're playing Secret Box. They're playing either Irida and Arven plus bosses. Maybe it's a list. No. Yeah, we're touching decks. So, yeah, there's nothing that tells me this is not either the first or second place list. Can you believe how lazy someone is just taking someone else's deck list, not even coming up with their own ideas? Like, come on, be original. Don't just play a Charizard deck on PTCGL that everyone's playing. You're so boring. Okay, so my plan here is to beat them off super hard. They can also, you know, bosses my Squawkabilly. They can kind of do what I did to them. And then the Magnemite just becomes useless. And Clamburglar, I posted the second place list. Don't I copy? No, For the Win copied. I gave For the Win that Greninja Lugia list, if you remember that one. For the Win made a video about Greninja EX with Lugia V-Stars, very wacky. I gave it to him. I gave it to him so hard he couldn't sit down properly the next day. All right, if they attach to Iron Hands, that means they have the Gust on the Squawkabilly. If they give it to Raikou, then we are so deep inside there that it's not even funny. And they went to Raikou, so that's, I think that means GG, because I have the Magneton play. I have, you know, the Raichu. I can knock out everybody. Both of our Raikous are going absolutely sicko mode. We're doing... How much damage are we doing anyways? for each bench Pokemon. So 2040. Oh, they're putting a Magnemite down. Well, they can't. They can't use Magnemite. I think that was a misplay, right? Because I've already taken a knockout with Iron Hands. They can't blow up their Magneton, because if they blow up the Magneton, then I'm just a 2-prize KO away from winning. But the Raikou was doing, you know, 280 damage, and it's just an insane attacker in the mirror. So just whoever goes second wins the game. That is why you always go second with this deck. But if you're worried, has Pilot gone soft? I mean, okay, I'm a little bit older, okay? But on the other hand, I will be back to whacking off at the end of the week. I just want to do, you know, the winning Sacramento deck. I'll probably do a fun Sacramento deck tomorrow. And then at the end of the week, I'm testing Cofagrigus, I'm testing Shiinotic, I'm testing... what else am I? I'm testing so many terrible, terrible decks. Let me see what else I got. I got prepped. Like, you are not prepared for what I have for Shiinotic. Like, the dumbest ideas. I'm even testing... This is so crazy. I'm testing Cyclizar. That is how terrible Surging Sparks is as a set, is that I am freaking testing Cyclizar right now, and it, like, because no one's going to make a Cyclizar video, right? I'd be the only one on the internet with a Cyclizar video, so it'd be kind of funny just to be like, I made the first Cyclizar deck, but it is so bad. You do not understand. It is worse than Terapagos EX in every single way. It does 180 damage for 3 different types of energy, and you can draw 5 cards. But that's it. There's nothing else that's good about it. It's just 180 damage, draw 5. Whereas Terapagos does 180, but it just wins the mirror match. Or sorry, it just wins this match, because Terapagos can't be damaged by colorless basic Pokemon. So you just win the game against Miraidon. So yeah, Cyclizar draw 5. So that was my thought process with Cyclizar. Was, you know, you just focus on the draw 5, right? You just, can you draw 5 and win the game? Is that enough? Do I have the Cyclizar saved? Okay, I'm glad I don't, because that would be terrible, because that would make me seem like I have a Cyclizar. All right, so Cyclizar is trash, but remember, I might be able to do it, right? That'd be fun. All right, so they can take 3 prizes on my Squawkabilly, so we can't blow up the Magnemite. That would be dumb. I just have to take the KO here. We don't have a KO on... Oh, that's a horrible top deck. Let's go... I mean, they knocked out my hands. I kind of just have to... Oh, good God. This is so bad. All right, let's just quickly check the deck. So we have Magneton, Latias, Iron Bundle. I mean, we have all the gas in the deck. I just need to find that Arven. So the Fezandipiti has to hit. I don't need bosses to win this game. So I think we just Ultra Ball away. I mean, 2 energy. That energy's kind of useless anyways. Let's go for... The Mew is useless. Let's go for Magneton. I don't want to evolve. That would be bad. I think I have to thin the deck of Pokemon. So we need to get Latias anyways for the free retreat. And then it's just heart of the cards here. If we get one of our 4 Arven, one of our 3 Jennies, then we have a chancey. All right, so we go Jenny. Ooh, yeah, Jenny for a Sealstone. Oh, I guess Secret Box for a Sealstone, because again, we have several cards we don't need. All right. Oh, wait. Am I out of... Oh, crap. Crappity. Oh, no. Raichu's a V Pokemon. I wasn't paying attention. Don't worry about it. That rarely happens where I don't pay attention. And then we just want to get the Jenny. Please tell me there's a bunch of energy in the deck. There's 7. That's concerning. Okay, so we Secret Box away. Counter Catcher, bosses, Iron. No, we'll get rid of 1 energy. And then we just thin the deck. That's all we do. We get the Jenny, we get the Area 0, and we get the Arven. And then we just hit a Jenny. We just gotta hit some Jennies here. Thank you. That was surprisingly good. All right, so double Raikou. And then who's my backup attacker here? Oh, good God. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, we're going to retreat into the Raikou. PTCGL is having a nightmare of a time trying to... No, I should have used the Jenny. Okay, so I think, yeah, I guess the backup attacker is... We'll put that guy down. The problem is if they use Iron Hands to KO my Squawkabilly, I can't Magneton. So I guess the Miraidon is the backup attacker, and we have just enough energy to attack with Miraidon, but PTCGL is not having it right now. PTCGL is having a real tough time. You know, they have an 11 card hand. There's 18 Pokemon in play. PTCGL cannot keep up with this. And there's Lumineon. Okay, so if they take a KO, I think we win, right? Because they can't pop their Magneton. I couldn't pop mine because they were just an Iron Hands KO on Squawkabilly from winning the game, because that would have been 4 total prizes. So that's how smart I am. I said in the intro of the YouTube video, I am more smarter than everyone watching this. I make 0 misplays. I would have won Sacramento, except for the fact that it would have been IRL, so I would have been distracted by all the Mentos. And I gotta say, that is the most misleading candy in the world. When I heard someone say they love Mentos, I was like, yeah, me too. They taste so good in my mouth. They're like, yeah, they taste so great. There's so many different flavors. And I'm like, yeah, each toe is different. And they're like, what? And I'm like, Mentos. I like Mentos in my mouth. And it was just, I was so upset. Yeah, right? Like, you come up with a candy, you call it Mentos, and it's just what, like a mint flavor and orange flavor? No, I need to sue them for that. Okay, they should be sued for misleading advertising. And there we go. They just couldn't handle the sauce. So the mirror match is very simple. Whoever goes second wins, because that's just how the cookie crumbles. And here we go. Can this deck win against Lost Box? I think very easily. Yeah, those are prizes, but we just use Iron Hands, right? We just give ourselves an Iron Handy. The problem with this hand is that I have to go for Miraidon. So I think what I do is we get rid of those. We go, oh man, so how crazy should I be? Like, should I just go for the Squawkabilly? I feel like I should go for Squawkabilly. And yeah, I mean, it feels weird doing this, but the best things in life feel weird, right? Let's just go crazy, right? I want to go for the Iron Hands, and we did get it, which is nice. We actually got quite a few things here. So let's go Arven for, we're going to play with our Secret Box. We're going to get a Forest Seal Stone. And Areola Steel, thank you. I'm glad I could help. All right, let's go. We have the double turbo. We have Secret Box. I have to get rid of... This is a little awkward here. Okay, let's get rid of Double Energy and Nest Ball. Okay, we're going to go for Area 0, Bravery Charm. We're not going to get a supporter. And then we go Nest Ball. Okay. And then Area 0, Nest Ball. And then we just Miraidon. Miraidon for... If there's a Night Stretcher, I'll also get Magnemite. Is there a Night Stretcher? There's no more recovery. We lost our one recovery card, everybody. It's time to panic. Okay, and then we go, I guess, Raikou. And I do want to leave a space open for somebody. So we get the Raikou, because they're probably going to bump the Area 0 at some point. And then we go Bravery Charm on this guy. Double Turbo there, Forest Seal Stone. Okay, we got this. Oh, we absolutely freaking got this. I'm not even going to take a Pikachu at this. We just got this. I already know we got this. This is how confident I am. Look at this. Look at that. This deck just cracked. This deck could almost win a tournament. It's so good. We're just going to take two prizes right off rip. Okay, well, that was a disappointing Jenny. But I think we go for the Raikou, and then just amp you very much for a hundo. And Areola, this is the Sacramento winning list. I guess I forgot to pin it for the whole entire stream, but that's okay. I will put the, if you're watching this on YouTube, because this is a really great example of how this deck can win so many games, I will have the list in the description, and I'll have a link to the list, and I'll have a link to Landon's Twitter account. You know, I don't want to be one of those dudes who gives away nudes for free. I also don't want to be one of those people who doesn't credit people where I get the deck list from, unless it's people in Japan, okay? I can't read Japanese, and the City League tournaments don't name the people who played them, okay? So while I enjoy watching Japanese people whack off on the internet, I don't know their names, so the anonymity is part of the fun. Hopefully they also don't just, you know, bring up somebody that I can't retreat. But the Sacramento's list, I'm not even going to bother spelling it correctly. And then we'll just pin it for the entire stream. And there you go. You can see all the day 2 lists. They're still updating them. So even if you have the link, they might not be up. They might be up later tonight, tomorrow. You know, there was so many people who made day 2. But this is just how crazy Miraidon is. It's not about being able to do 400 damage every turn and having this complex strategy of, oh, I need to have, you know, this card this turn with Pidgeot. I need to counter catcher here, and I need to Dusclops, and then I need to blow up my Dusclops to activate Defiance Band to make Charizard able to one-shot this other stage 2 Charizard. It's just, you just hit extremely hard, and that's it. All you do is hit them as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and take all the prizes before they can do anything. That is literally the entire strategy, and that's, you know, in a tournament setting where, you know, you have to come up with all these, like, the math isn't done in real life, which is a huge problem, which is why I don't play IRL, is because, you know, I'd still make 0 misplays, but it would hurt my brain. And I don't know what they're waiting for. But it's just, that's how crazy it is. You go fast. You force your opponent to be behind, like, before the game even starts. You just be like, oh, I want your behind. I want your behind so badly. And yeah, I mean, let's get somebody else if we can. Let's beat off with our iron hands. And then we just look at this. Just look at this. We have 4 prizes. They haven't done anything. So that's the whole strategy, is just put them on the back foot before they can really even play the game, and then just take control from there. Because with Iron Hands, you can take 2 prizes against an Evolution deck or a Lost Box deck. You can be up 2 prizes before they've even had a chance to attack. And then it's like, okay, now what are you going to do? Right? I've already taken 2 prizes. I can take 2 more if you build up a strong attacker, because I can probably get a Raichu V set up. Raikou V can do over 300 damage if we both fill up our benches. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, you don't got it, bro. You don't got it. No, this isn't. No, you don't got it. Oh, wait, they still have the Comfey in play though. So that's their whole strategy here was to use Crown Opal, and this is kind of what I talked about. This deck does not do well against Crown Opal because everyone in your deck is a. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Because it's you know, lightning basic attackers. We got Roxanne, but that's okay, because we're going to get everything we need. I guarantee. Oh, we literally did. We literally got everything we needed. But yeah, Iron Thorns EX is a problem for this deck. What else? Just like any ability blocking Pokemon are bad. Like Klefki is bad. Iron Thorns is bad. Snorlax Stall is bad because there isn't any switch cards. So the deck definitely has weaknesses. But that's basically what Landon said, is I didn't run into any stall. So that was the whole thing. Landon said, I didn't run into any stall, so I didn't have to worry about Snorlax or Terapagos or just anything of that nature. And that's how it was able to win Sacramento and come in first and second, is because people weren't playing stall. And it's like, boom, I just won, right? They didn't take a single prize card. I shut them out 6-0. I put their toes in my mouth and, okay, come on. You're playing a Lost Box deck. You waste people's time all day. But that was That was pure domination. What are we doing? Playing Call of Duty? Because that was domination. Okay, this game is going on YouTube no matter what. Okay, this is perfect. We're gonna win. We're gonna absolutely body them. This is what you don't expect from Trust Your Pilot. Is I rack up the bodies. Okay, I'm not out of breath because, you know, the woman in my basement tried to escape. That is definitely not what is going on. Okay, we go for Miraidon. And then I think I'm Miraidon for Pikachu. We have the free retreat. Miraidon for Pikachu. And then we Jenny. Oh my god, they are so cooked. They are so absolutely cooked right now. And then we attach Squawkabilly. Oh my god. Terapagos hit. What? Okay, and that's a playable hand. All right, we're going to go for Fezandipiti. We got Arven. Okay, we go Jenny or a Sealstone, because now we're guaranteed. Yes, we have the cards. See, I told you, Terapagos is a free matchup. Whoever said Terapagos is not a free matchup, well, let's Jenny first in case we get it. I shouldn't have been greedy. I was greedy. I should not have done that. Don't worry about it. We're going to Secret Box, because I am not going to make the same mistake twice. We're going to do all the things, okay? We're going to go get Area 0, Bravery Charm, Generator, Irida. Please give me an energy. Oh my god! No! What are you doing to me? Okay, we're just gonna retreat into the Pikachu. And we're just gonna draw some cards, you know? Whiffing 2 Jennies, that's totally normal. Everyone whiffs 2 Oh my god. Okay, so YouTube audience, I have to be honest with you. I am perfect in every single way, and this is the first time I've faced Terapagos after that game you just saw. I have definitely not faced Terapagos, and I lost the game, but this was all part of my plan, was to let them think they have game when they actually don't, okay? There's no chance they win this one. Oh god, please tell me we're gonna win. I don't know, but like, you see what happens when I face Terapagos. Like every other deck, and we lost again, pretty much. But like every other deck we face, I'm able to play the game, I'm able to win the game. But then as soon as Terapagos shows up, that's when things get bad. Right? As soon as it's against Terapagos, it's like, yeah, the deck sucks. Okay, they're going in for an ass landing. Oh, we so have this. They don't realize that I am goated like that in the sauce. Kids these days still say that, right? Okay, we got this. Everything is going to be fine. Or just remember what Chris Pratt said. Everything is awesome. You know, as long as your opponent does nothing for a turn, this deck is unbeatable. As long as your opponent does absolutely nothing, this deck cannot be stopped. Okay, so we're going to just hit done. We're going to put the Raikou down. We're going to attach to our friend there. And then, I mean, there's no reason to bosses in this situation, right? Because we just have it like that. So there's no reason to bosses. Right, because if I save my bosses, that just allows me to go to Hooters more often. And I really enjoy going to Hooters. And it also allows us to Ursaluna a Terapagos at the end of the game. So that is one thing I think what I've learned from playing Miraidon for way too long, is that the Blood Moon Ursaluna does allow you to knock out a Terapagos EX for free. Right, that is something the deck struggles with, because this does 240 at the end of the game for free. Whereas Miraidon comes up short. Raikou, you know, if you've lost your Night Stretchers and you're down your Raikous, then you're kind of screwed. But Raikou is super important. You got to save that for the Terapagos. You got to give your, you got to go to Hooters and get an Iron Handy. But it's so sketchy. Terapagos, for some reason, has just been like the gatekeeper for me today. I am destroying every other deck. And then as soon as I face Terapagos, that's when things get sketchy. And, oh, they're just going to go for the... Oh, no. That's why I kept the bosses, in case you tried to get funky on me. In case you tried to do the funky chicken. So they're going to put the grass on this Terapagos, try to get cute. And it's like, you can't get cuter than me. I was voted most handsome baby of 1969. And Hackerman, did anyone play Terapagos in Sacramento? I mean, probably not, right? Because Raikou, like, I win, right? There's no way I lose this game. Because we can give them the Magnemite, we bosses, Magnemite, I knock out one of the Hooters, or I guess I go for the Radiant Greninja, right? Because they are going to draw more cards. So we just need to make sure we have Gust. That's it. Let's go get rid of Irida and Miraidon. Go for the Magneton. Assuming I have energy in the discard pile. Hey, we have a perfect number. It's almost like I drew it up that way. And then we go for... Do I go for Raichu? Yeah, I mean, we're going to have a... Oh, I should have done this in the reverse order. That's my bad. I should have popped the Magneton first and then done the thingy thing. But I was just so excited. We're about to destroy a Terapagos deck for the first time in forever. All right, Raikou gets one. I mean, they both do an insane amount of damage. Lord Beef, but did you... What was your record? I guess, you know, were you at the top tables? Were you at the bottom tables? Are you a top or a bottom? I must know. All right, let's attach to the Raichu. So both my dudes are ready to go. But yeah, unfortunately, if you watch the VOD, there was a game against Charizard Terapagos where I got absolutely cooked. But I blame PTCGL, okay? Any games where I lose, it's PTCGL's fault. Any games where I win, it's because I'm amazing. And Lord Beef, so Terapagos was in the middle tables. But it was the problem with this is that it was the first IRL tournament of the Surging Sparks format. Oh, that's hilarious. That is a hilarious draw. But yeah, that's the problem, is it was the first tournament of Surging Sparks, so a lot of people were just playing last format decks. Like, Miraidon's been good all year. Regidrago was really, really good last format. So people just brought those, added a couple cards, and we're just like, yeah, we'll see what happens. And, you know, things kind of went nutso. All right, so we go for Raikou. We put the Raikou in the active. Is Ludia still a thing? Not anymore. Okay, let's draw a card. We might be able to get something here. We didn't get anything. We got nothing. All right, so let's go. I have to Iron Bundle. Let's see what they do. Before I do anything, let's see what they do. Because this is not what the Iron Bundle's for, but it is, you know, it is useful. All right, so let's go Miraidon. For Iron Hands, we have all the things. What item can I get that would be hilarious right now? I guess Nest Ball Fezandipiti. Yeah, let's go for Iron Hands. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. Irida for Nest Ball, and then I think Radiant Greninja. Because I think what's going to happen is that they are going to suck a butt, and we're going to sit here and watch. Okay, so we flip the script. Take a KO, go down to one prize card. That's unfortunate. Oh, God, who do I... No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. But just this is what the day has been. I face every other deck. Don't even have to think. The deck just, you know, discards a million cards. You hit on your Jennies. There's no thinking. Brain, you know, you can flip the switch. Brain go off. And then deck also go off. And it's great. But then stuff like this happens. All right, so how I win this game is there's a multi-pronged way that I win this game. Oh. That is not good. But I can... No, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, so they knock out Pikachu. I have Irida. Yeah, we just go... No, we're fine. And Hackerman, I told you this at the beginning of the stream. Pikachu is never going to attack. It is only there to activate Area 0. And the reason it's better than Mewtwo is because it takes 2 shots to knock it out. It's just like my ex-wife, huh? Wait, no, that sounds creepier than I intended. I'm sorry. Okay, I meant like... never mind. You get the joke. It was a bad joke, but you understand. Okay, so let's go. Raikou in the active. I meant she's a lightweight. Okay, we got our balls to play with. We're gonna Fezandipiti. Okay, we got... That's fine. Okay, so... does Iron Bundle win me the game? Right? Yes? Because we don't have a bosses. Can I... Okay, we can go Ultra Ball away the Area 0 and the energy. We have... Wait, we have Lumineon for bosses for game. Okay. We also had Night Stretcher. Okay, so we had Ursa Luna could win us the game. Lumineon could win us the game. We had multiple ways to win the game. That was a lot sketchier than it should have been. But this matchup is just... I don't know why. It should not be this crazy. Right? This matchup should not be this stress-inducing when you can just iron hands. You can go to Hooters multiple times a day. Right? You give them, you know, just the tip. Huh? Get it? Because trust your pilot. The initials of trust your pilot are TYP. Just the tip. You can... that was gonna... Never mind. Funny jokes. Great gameplay. That's who I am. Terapagos is a tough matchup. I did 1600 damage. This deck is really good, but it definitely has weaknesses.